think music was always something really very close and important for me in my life. I always called it music being like my best friend. I remember when I was adolescent, I don't know, 14, 15 years, music was a confidant and kind of the closest universe, and intimate and private universe I had. It was reflecting a whole world of fantasy and emotions and passions. Music was like the universe to open up to and to reflect all these and to put all these big, vast emotions in. When I started to like put the musical word actually into forms and to start to find like special expressions to make music a real form of expression. I mean, with dance it started really early also, but then singing when I was about 15, I had like a rock and a jazz band and so, and then later on, I mean, my choice was definitely music for my life and for my profession.
Bruno, on passe par là ou quoi? Allez, vas-y.
Pronto, pronto, presto, italiano. Papa swindles, Mama swindles, Grandmama's a lying thief. We're perfectly shameless, but we are blameless. After all, it's our belief. Nowadays the world is rotten, honesty has been forgotten. Fall in love, but after kissing, check your purse to see what's missing. Everyone swindles some. My son's a mooch and so's the pooch. Life's a swindle, yes, it's all a swindle. So get what you can from your fellow man. Girls and boys today would rather steal than play, and we don't care. We tell them get your share. Life is short and greed's in season. All mankind have lost its reason. Life is good, knock on wood, knock, knock. Shops will swindle, shoppers swindle. Every purchase hides a tale. The price is inflated or regulated to ensure the store will fail. Deal and wheel and pull a fast one, knowing it won't be the last one. Get the goods while they are going. Grab the cash while it is flowing. Everyone swindles some. So watch the heck go bounce a check.
And everybody was playing piano at home. My father was playing, my mother was playing, I was playing, and my father was playing violin, and my mother was singing. She was kind of singing all these opera tunes and operettes, and so I wasn't really attracted at all to that classical world. And I remember I found that pretty kitschy, the whole operette scene, the Viennese stuff, and so. And but you know, we made fun of it all the time. But I guess some kind of the vocal education was influencing me also. And my mother said to me, if you keep screaming like you do scream in my room, and I was like putting on records from Barbra Streisand or Liza Minnelli or Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, and I was trying to sing like they did. And I was just like screaming, you know, my head off, and having the neighbors complaining about me. My mother was telling me, you got to take some singing classes because you're hurting your voice, and it's not the right way to go.
Ich bin ein Vamp Ich bin ein Vamp, ich bin halb vertiert. Ich saug die Männer ein und aus und mache Frikassee daraus. Ich bin ein Vamp, ich bin ein Vamp aus Fleisch und mit Bein. Ich wär so gern sanft wie ihr, aber nein, ich bin ja verpflichtet, gemein zu sein. Und da bin ich halt eben ein Tier.
After drama school, I mean, which was really important for me to combine the universes of singing and dancing and to give it like the real basic element of drama and storytelling. So at a certain point it only made sense to me then to dance if you're telling a story with a dance, not for the pure technical routine. I think I wasn't definitely not good enough a dancer just for the pure technical routine to become a dancer. But as soon as the story was about to be told, it seemed to be interesting and good for me. And same with singing, not for the pure beauty of the voice singing, but for the storytelling in singing. Singing seemed to be appropriate for me. I was quite frustrated actually to do Cats, the first musical, because I thought it's much nicer actually to act and to speak and to learn language and to express yourself as a character as a theatrical persona in the speaking way, and I thought it was pretty ridiculous actually to jump around as a cat for a whole year. But then after 1 year I went to do Peter Pan, and I really enjoyed that in Berlin, a great musical. And then I did a Great Goodbye Review, and I went to Stuttgart to do a Katzelmacher, a theater play from Fassbinder. And then I get to learn Jérôme Savary, and he took me to, I did a play from him called Bye Bye Showbiz, and he took me to France to do Cabaret. Cabaret is like it's like the most wonderful musical, and it was really offering everything. It's a great story. It's a European story. It's a political story. It's a story about Germany. It's a frightening story about the uprising of the Nazis and the oppression, the suppression of the Jews. It's a really strong, dramatic story for the character of Sally Bowles. It was really one of the most beautiful shows I could imagine to be in, and I played it for a whole year in Paris, and it was wonderful.